spend so much of your life designing fashion?
I born in fashion. I think my life is fashion. What I do is fashion. What I think is fashion. I'm born really in fashion.
Well, how did you get started in the fashion business?
I think when I'm baby. I really, when I studied, every day I would come back to school design fashion. And I born in a big atelier, and I work with my mother in fashion. And everywhere around me, everything is fashion.
Ah. And then what did you do after you'd been working with your mother?
I study, and when I finish study, come to Milano and start to design for other company. Now I start to design only for my name. It's 3 years ago, and that's my life. Adina. L'altra, sì, io preferisco l'altra con i pantaloni, dammi. Is it short? No, yes, you. Ugo? Dov'è Ugo? L'altra scarpa mi manca.
I'd love to know how you design. Do you do all your designs yourself? Do you have assistants?
I have assistant, but I like to do the design myself, beginning from the textile to the color, the fabrics, and the concept of the women of today. And after I work around this concept with my assistant, but I control everything. My philosophy is to wearing women who have spirit. I don't mean only beautiful women. I like to give dress to all the right woman who works in this time, to women who live in this time. I don't really think fashion is question of good looking. It's fashion is style, it is life, it's the way we live today. The concept is changed now. It's different.
Try and express something in your fashion.
Yes, of course. I try to do to the woman something with modern, who live with the woman of today. I never try to sold out dress. It's not my interesting. I like it only to wear the spirit of the woman of today. I work only for this.
Johnny, I see here there are a number of design boards of the designs that you're going to be showing in your collections. Can you perhaps give me some idea of how you designed these models?
Yes, I start with thinking about woman or man if I do the men's collection. And the idea come like a signal to me. And when I start with textile, color, fabrics, but still the most important thing is think on the real people who have to wear this dress. And if you ask me why I do this, I start with textile, and after the jacket I do the shirt, and completely look at the shoes, the head, the makeup. I think when you design, you do something, you have to do with the entire world of woman.
Well, where do the materials come from?
I start and this is very hard to do myself, the design of the textile, the mix of the knitwear and everything. So I like to invent something different. I don't really like to use the material everybody uses.
And what are the trends in new materials these days?
Quality.
Quality.
And respect of people.
We all know now that you have recently created an American collection to be distributed by the Palm Beach Company. How does this tie in with your Milan collection for men?
Is the part more easy? Why the American have a beautiful lifestyle, and I really like to do this collection. Why the American for me have the best lifestyle today.
Do you think there's anything special about the Italian way of life as opposed to other ways of life?
But the way of life in Italy is beautiful, but I think it's for tradition a little bit conservative. For the men, the women is more alive,
more in tune with the international.
Yes.
Knock me down, I come back again. I'm too proud, don't care who I offend. From within I hear a calling, a calling. Won't let them stop me or take my voice. I'll speak my words and they'll have no choice but to listen. Give me freedom to believe in something.
Johnny, I'd be very interested to know, do you run your business yourself?
No, I have many people who work with me and is in charge of many things. I'm in charge all of my design and the fashion. I don't care about the other things.
Johnny, of course you're the best of Italian designers in terms of creativity, and you're now third or fourth in terms of sales. So you have quite a large international business. Which countries, in fact, do you do best in?
I think it's Europe the best, and after America and Japan. I think our fashion in this moment go everywhere, while the Italian fashion is a big boom in the world. And I think it's no comparison with the other country in this moment from Italian fashion. But I think the people don't not only the design, but the quality and the details of Italian fashion.
Apart from the Palm Beach Company that we've talked about, who distribute your men's line in America, do you have licensees?
No, I really don't like to do licensing my name. I respect my name. I think don't believe in design, give his name to everybody.
Won't let them stop me. I'll take my voice, I'll speak my words, and they'll have no choice but to listen. Give me freedom to believe in something. Won't let them stop me. I'll take my voice, I'll speak my words, and they'll have.
Johnny, I've just come back from seeing what I thought was the most wonderful collection, and one which I'm sure will be an enormous triumph for you. Can you tell me, do you think this is one of your best collections?
I think my best collection have to come, really. Every collection I do, the only things I think after is the next one. I don't care about what I do. I care about what I have to do.
Where do you draw your inspiration from for your designs?
From women, from the life of today. I think when I think of fashion, I think of women. When I think of women, I think of the life. The life today is very speedy, and everything is happening so fast. And women need easy clothes, real clothes, with many details of creativity inside. But I think fashion today is really a lifestyle.
When I take off this time, I'll come back to you. Wish I could take all the time and give it back to you. When your heart's on the line, you forget how to love. And when I go for a drive, you be the passenger. Oh no, no. When your heart's on the line, you forget how to love. And when I go for a drive, you be the passenger. Oh no, no. Flutter in a breeze, flooded memories through time. Ooh yeah. Got the tendency to measure everything in straight lines. Ooh, oh, oh. I've been thinking too much, cause been overdue. Got addicted to lust, what you got to prove? Best intentions get rushed, what you gotta do? What you gotta do? When I take off this time, come back to you. Wish I could take all the time, fit back to you. When your heart's on the line, you forget how to love. And when I go for a drive, you'll be the passenger. Oh no, no. Come back to you. Wish I could take all the time and give it back to you.
Hold on, ain't you speaking too fast for what you know about? We should take the time to check and figure out. Maybe all these thoughts are from imagination, but you don't doubt it's not too late. Are you feeling me when I say you're tempting fate? Double back, check your facts and get it straight. I promise you it will be worth the wait. This altered state. Can you hear it louder now? Trying hard to knock us down. Noise is getting louder now, but nothing gonna take us out. We in this altered state, it's all blurry. Don't matter when we gonna wake, I ain't worried. Stay with me in this altered state. We all blurry, and I don't wanna wait. I don't wanna wait. Just stop. Aren't you tired of all?
For the night of the silhouette is, we start to think about the ballet. You know, I do ballet alla Scala, and as I get influence from ballet russe, Diaghilev, the silhouette is very, very rich, with short skirts, underpants, very soft pants. With the gilet, is a lot of vest and embroidered vest.
And very brilliant colors.
The night is very, very like gems color, rubin, emerald, sapphire, all the diamonds. It's very, very rich night, but modern in a certain way.
Would you say that Milan is replacing Paris as a center of fashion for Europe?
I don't think it's comparison between Paris and Milan or New York. Each one is special for something. Italy is special for quality. Paris maybe for theater, and New York for modern.
Where do you sell your clothes?
Oh, everywhere. Japan, States, French, everywhere. We have a lot of boutique in all the world. Japan, everywhere.
Which countries are the most important?
The market, you mean?
Yes.
I think German, American, Japan.
How many collections do you do a year?
Less I can. Why I like to work hard in one idea for do the best of me. I don't like to design your jeans, to do many things. My spirit is to do something special, just in fashion. I don't want to be a commercial name, to do things without I never see.
So you just want to do one or two special collections
Yes.
each year?
Perfect.
How long does it take you to do a collection?
I think sometimes 1 year, sometimes more. Why I start to work in the same time in not just in one collection. I love to work maybe in same times in 2 collections for have more time to do the best.
And how do you start with the fabrics?
Start with color, with the image, and look at the woman in the street and try to understand what women want today.
Always waiting for the drop, 'cause there's more to life than all the things you got. Hold you hostage 'cause you think you need a lot. You got one shot to start fresh. Working on the bar that's not just blood and flesh. Find the quiet place where you can start to bless. Maybe all these thoughts are from imagination. And don't stress, we'll find this altered state. It's all blurry. Don't matter when we gone away. I ain't worried. Stay with me in this altered state. We all blurry, and I don't wanna wait. I don't wanna wait. This altered state. Don't matter when we gone away. Stay with me in this altered state. I don't wanna wait.
Said you tripping cause you got it bad, baby. Don't lose it. Said nobody wanna try that hard, baby. Don't lose it. But I can see you want it all or nothing. Yeah, I can see you do it all for nothing. So what's your mission tonight? I know you're in too deep. Set your people on the fire, some kind of misery. Is you dipping at the side, babe? Don't go too far. You're bad girl, but I like the way you walk. Cause it was all good just a week ago, but you couldn't keep it on the low. Up and down like the time that rises, up and down like the raging fires. Where it started though, you never know who's fault. Yeah, too much on my mind sometimes, so I gotta stay awake through the night, through the day. I'm alright, but the fear of being wrong got me feeling like I'm right. Why you doing you? I'm busy trying to find a line. Said you tripping cause you got it bad, baby. Don't lose it. Said nobody wanna try that hard, baby. Don't lose it. But I can see you want it all or nothing. Yeah, I can see you do it all for nothing. See you were missing tonight. Now you barely speak. I left them other things behind, just to wait and see. I thought I was doing right, baby. Guess I didn't go hard. You're a bad girl, and I like the way you are. Cause it was all good just a week ago, but you couldn't keep it on the low. Up and down like the tide that rises, up and down like the raging fires. Where it started though, you never know who's fault. Yeah, too much on my mind sometimes, so I gotta stay awake through the night, through the day. I'm alright, but the fear of being wrong got me feeling like I'm right. Why you doing you? I'm busy trying to find a line. Said you tripping cause you got it